Okay, right. I'm not gonna cancel it again this time now. This is it. I'm not doing it anymore. It actually performs a bit better than 1080p. I think because 1080p is sort of like because 1080p is like the lower resolution. I think it's better. I think it's less work. I don't know really much about how it works. Right. So you get the gist. You can see it's a bit better. Now the textures are actually really good, but it's just because the 1080p stream, it's like, yeah, it's a bit blurry than the actual other one. So unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do a full episode. That's the sad thing about this. But when I come off, I'm going to whack this back up to 4K and I'm going to do a recording. Now just bear in mind that because of how I'm doing this, the recordings are going to be a bit behind on it. It's not like a live stream where you get to see it straight away, so it's going to be a bit different. So just bear that in mind, okay? So if you don't see any content pop up on my stream every day, that means that they are in the process of being uploaded or downloaded or whatever. That's what that will mean. But can you make out? You can make out the textures, can't you? Freestyle. So you can make out, you know, what it looks like. I know it's a little bit blurry because of the 1080p stream. But you might look alright on your phone, depends, because my phone's a bit crappy anyway, so I can't 100% tell. But anyway, I'm going to walk slow, I'm not going to run, I'm not going to, because it causes a lot of processing and it just goes mad. So I'm going to walk very slow, and I'll show you a little glimpse of what it looks like. It will glitch just a little bit at times, and I'm really disappointed with GeForce with streaming. I just don't know why it can't work, but there you go. So this is in 2K, this is just 2K on max settings. This is what it looks like. As you can see, I'm not going to move, I'm just going to stop so you can see the details. So you can see the ray tracing for starters, just at the bottom there. You can see how shiny the floor is. Everything just looks really, really good. And obviously you can see you can see that everything's really sharp and just, yeah. Background noise, hang on a minute. Give me a minute. Fuck's sake, it's always something in it. So I'm not going to be on here for too long, I'm just going to show you a little bit and then I'm going to get off and do my next episode. But honestly, it will not work on stream, so this is going to be, I might try and put it on balance just to try and sort things out a little. Sound, I will turn the background sound off a little. I'll turn them all back up once I do that. I'm not planning on doing talking chats in my recordings at the minute. I'm just going to purely do streaming, just streaming. Master volume. I'll turn it down. The sound doesn't really matter for this stream anyway because it's purely just a test. Well, test fail anyway, I say. Alright, I'm going to go back into the game and you can tell me if you can hear me better or not. That's actually a bit too low. Oh, go back. We'll turn master volume up to about 35. That's a bit better. Can you hear me now? So yeah, so if I just point my camera up a little bit, you can see how amazing it looks. Jesus, you would never get any of this on an RTX 2070 card. It will never look this good. Let's be realistic about it. This is definitely an RTX 4080. You can just tell that everything is just real. But it looks more realistic on 4K. This is nothing. You wait till you see 4K, it's just incredible. So yeah. So that's that part. So we're going to move forward a bit. I'm sorry about the glitchiness, it's a bit shitty because of, but yeah, nothing I can do about it. So there's a metal thing, you can see everything looks quite sharp on that. I'm going to go through here, there's too many people there, and I can imagine going through loads of queues of people, it's going to be horrendous. It's going to cut out quite a bit. So, and you can see the realism in the plants and the water. It's just incredible. See, when I start running, it starts going all twatty on me. I really hate laggy games. I cannot stand it. But it's not the game. It is the game. It's because I'm streaming and it's not processing it all very well with the stream as well. So yeah, there you have it. But you get a little glimpse of what you're seeing anyway. Yeah, the metal is just looking really metally, really real. Everything just looks really sharp. You can see the graffiti on the ground. Oh, fuck off, fucking glitchiness. Everything just looks amazing. Obviously it doesn't do this in recordings because it works for recordings, but for some reason for live stream it's like, nah, not working. Now there are some gamers, some streamers that can actually do this, but that's because they have a really expensive equipment. They've got like all the friggin' expensive Wi-Fi, high speeds, all that crap. But it could also to do with the area that I'm in, so like depending what area you're in, it can be, I am actually on a mission because it's showing what to do, but you will see all that in the next episode. I've not even released the first episode yet, so I'm working on my second one now. So they will be recorded in advance, and each day they will be uploaded and put onto the channel. Sounds like someone just got shot. Yeah, it plays alright. It's not the best, but pays. Yeah, this is it's just awful when it glitches, but the game itself looks brilliant. This is just in 2K. This is not even 4K. There's just so much for it to process when there's live stream. It's just not having it. And look at the metal on this metal frame. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to be going in a minute because I can't bear this anymore. But yeah, you get an idea now, don't you? What you're going to be seeing. If I start running, it goes all a bit crazy. I didn't glitch so much there. So the road textures is pretty good. Do you know what? This is the best looking game I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah, and you can see the textures on the road. You can see how amazing that looks. Everything just looks ultra realistic. And do you know what? I so wish I could have the RTX graphics card, the 4080, but my system is not up to requirements. The only thing that needs to change would be the power supply, but unfortunately I don't have the right one. It would literally kill the 650 watt. It would kill it. In fact, it'll probably blow my PC up. Yeah, I'm not kidding. So to be quite honest with you, I'd rather pay £17.99 a month to enjoy the graphics rather than buy a card and mess around, because it will cost me a load more. It's like 700-800 for graphics card, yet £17.99 you can probably get the same graphics on a thingy, on a PC. GeForce Now. Trying to get the words out, but it's just. I'm going to run along this road and see if I can show you just a few more things. To be quite honest with you, mods, I have no reason to use them. I'm not going to use mods because, well, I might, but I probably won't, because the game to me looks fantastic. I only use graphics mods if I feel it needs upping up a bit, but because this is like the most powerful graphics, I really wouldn't need any mods, wouldn't need any reshades, because everything is just there. It all looks, all looks top notch. So to be honest with you, mods, I don't think I'm going to bother. So you can see the road texture. I like how it says on the road, wait, wait. There's no traffic lights. It's like no walk. Oh, I like that. That's really funny. So there's no light. Oh, there is a green man. I thought there wasn't a green man. Where's the traffic lights then? Do you have any traffic lights? Oh, beg your pardon. They do have traffic lights. And everything just looks amazing. So I am going to get off in just 2 minutes, but before I do, I'll just have a little chat with you before I go. So that is it. That is really it, that is what the game looks like in GeForce graphics. Now the performance is just incredible. Obviously I'm not experiencing it right now because it's just because of the because I'm streaming live, it doesn't like it. It's just too much for it to handle, apparently. So so yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. That is Cyberpunk. And that's really it. I will show you American Truck Simulator quickly freestyle. I was going to show you the other day, but I totally forgot. I'm going to show you it. I did actually do a recording, but I'm not even going to bother sending that because it'll just take further. So I'm going to show you it live before I get off, just so you know what it looks like. So that is Cyberpunk, and this is what you're going to be seeing in the upcoming videos. This is what I'm focusing on right now. I'm also doing a little bit on Division as well, but mostly focusing on this. This is the big hit now. This is the big hit. So we're going to come out of that, and I'm going to exit the game. I'm going to show you American Truck Simulator in this game, in this graphics, and then I'm going to get off and start my episode. I'm not going to leave it too late because I've literally got work again tomorrow and I need to be up to go to work. So American Truck Simulator, let's load it up. Do you know what the amazing thing about this is? You come out of a game, you can go straight into a game straight away without any delays. It's just really fast and cool. I love it. There is, however, a time limit how many hours you can play, because obviously with the GeForce rig it gives you so many hours that you can play. So with this, I can play this for 7 hours because of what I've paid. Because I've paid more money, I get to play it for 7 hours. And after 7 hours it will go off, but it will only go off for about 2 minutes. And after 2 minutes it will go back on and I can play for another 7 hours. It's amazing. So you don't even have to wait long. So I have, however, added mods into American Truck because I felt like it needed a bit more texture on the roads. The roads didn't look great, but however, when you see this in these graphics, you're going to be amazed. So compared to my graphics card to this, it's just really good. Oh, not the stupid fucking hurrying up song tune. Right, come out of that. Right, I've turned that off. So this is what it looks like. Where's my controller? It's there. Do you know what the weird thing about this is? It's actually No, it's not. Sorry, I spoke too soon. I was about to say it was working fine, but it's not. It's still doing the same. Anyway, so this is American Truck. Look how realistic that looks. And you can see everything looks really cool. I was actually meant to be delivering something, and I haven't pressed T yet. I'm gonna press T. I'm late. Yeah, I know I'm late because I didn't press T when I left my last session. Right. I'll show you my graphics quickly. I can show you that it's all up on max settings. Oh, Jesus Christ. Enable that. We want it on VSync because, like I say, VSync. So look, I'm playing Euro Truck Simulator. This is how crazy this is. I'm playing American Truck. I said Euro Truck, didn't I? American Truck. I'm playing American Truck on 400 scaling. What the fuck? That's mental. I couldn't even do this on an RTX 2070. So that just shows how useless my card is. Really. It really does. And this chap on the YouTube channel the other day said the same thing when he was doing it. He was doing a game, I think, on Swing Outs, and he said it just shows how useless my card is. And yet, when you put GeForce on, you can have the highest setting possible. Crazy. And it works really well. Smooth. No lag, no nothing. What's going on? Why can't I go into the game? Oh, I can't freestart. I can't free roam, damn it. Right, I'm going to go and just pick a random job. I don't really care what it is, but I'm going to just so you can see it. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, keyboard and mouse can be awful sometimes. Jesus, what's going on here? So this is in 2K, so even in 2K, the game just looks realistic in itself. 9:47, right, I'll be getting off in a minute. So this is what it looked like in 2K. In 4K it looks even better, but obviously, you know, it's not having it today. I could actually try putting it... Nah, I'm not going to bother because it might ruin things. So this is the RTX 4080 again, with no control. May not look as good as 4K, but it looks alright. And yeah, it is glitchy, it's still the same, we're still having the same issues. I'm going to take you into a town so you can see all the building textures and everything. Yeah, it's just crazy how I can play this at max settings. Usually it would be really smooth, but in this case with the live stream it's not. At times it will be smooth, then at other times it will just play me up chronically. Like now it's just not having it, so I'm going to stop driving. Alright. Oh, I want it on 2 so we can see with it. Yeah, I mean you can't really see the realism properly anyway because I've not got it in 4K. But if it was in 4K, it would. But I am going to do an episode on these as well at some point. So yeah. So that's all there is to that. So that's it for this stream, I think. I'm going to get off and I'm going to do a... Oh, fucking hell, let's resize that. Actually, I'm not going to bother resizing it because I'm going to be putting it back into 1440p. So when I come off this stream, I'm going to put all my settings back to where they were. So the streams will be in 1440p. They will not be 1080p because I don't really like it. I don't really find that 1080p is not very clear. But unfortunately, yeah, it's going to be recordings. It's not going to be live streams because I wouldn't say brill. I wouldn't say it was great, but it was alright, yeah. Um, yeah, so I'm going to start my next episode. Now, the what do we call it? The next episode will be uploaded tomorrow. If I have time though, because I'm working tomorrow, I won't have time to. I won't be here to do it. I won't be back till about 5 o'clock ish, maybe between 4 or 5 anyway. So I probably won't have time, but might be able to upload it tomorrow night. So as soon as I get in, I'll probably upload it since it takes hours, and hopefully it'll be with you around 10, 11, 12 maybe. But if you don't see it tomorrow, you'll see it the next day anyway. Then the next episode will be uploaded the next day. So always be an episode behind. So I'll be recording all episodes in advance. So yeah, so don't worry, the streams are all coming. It's just because I'm recording, it takes a bit longer. Any questions before I go, or was that everything? I just also want to announce that I am bringing quite a lot of games out going towards the end of the year. I'm not telling you what they are, but I've got a lot planned. Obviously, Cyberpunk is one of them. I kind of surprised you all with that the other day because I didn't say anything. I thought, you know what, I'm going to just come up with it another day and say, look, I'm doing this. I usually do it in advance, but I thought, surprise you. So, Cyberpunk is one of the new ones. Division's one of the new ones. Now, Division I've been planning for a long time, but just not been able to do it. And since I found out about GeForce, I thought even better, I'm going to use GeForce to do this. So with GeForce, it's going to be the case of me recording my streams, but when I do decide to take a break from GeForce, I will go back to live streaming again, which means I'll probably go back to Flight Sim. So, yeah. I'm hoping Flight Sim. Oh yeah, I want to tell you this now before I go. Really big news for Microsoft, Activation, whatever you call them, the Call of Duty company, and there's another company as well. Now, GeForce and Microsoft, and I'm just going to call it the Call of Duty company because I can't say the name, have partnered up. I don't know if you've heard about this, but they've partnered up for a hell of a lot of money. We're talking about a few billion. And they are going to release games onto GeForce eventually. I don't know when. I don't have an answer to it. But they are bringing all the games to GeForce. So all the Microsoft games, say for example Forza, all the Call of Duty games. No, the Call of Duty games, sorry, will be on the other from the other company, the Call of Duty company. Yeah. So for the Microsoft, it'll be things like Forza, all the Forza games, or any of the other games that Microsoft have. And then for the Call of Duty side of things, the Call of Duty company, they are going to bring all the Call of Duty games out onto GeForce as well. So it's going to be really good. And seeing Call of Duty in those graphics is going to be pure amazing. I don't know when it's coming. I heard possibly as early as next year, maybe 2024. So yeah, it's going to be amazing. They've partnered up and they've got a contract now with them. They've signed a contract and they're going to do it. They've already signed it, but I don't know when it's coming out. There's no release date. They've not said anything. They've kept it very quiet at the minute. But I think over the next, well, not the next few months, but into the next year, I think we're going to hear more about it. Guarantee it. So expect some big news about that for next year. I do know what games are coming out. So Call of Duties are coming. All of Call of Duties are coming to GeForce. Forza's coming to GeForce. Both of them, 4 and 5. What else is coming? Oh, fucking hell, have I forgotten? Flight Simulator, yes. Flight Simulator is coming as well. And a whole bunch of other games that are coming. So, yeah, lots to look forward to next year. So when they do come out, yes, I am definitely going to show you that in GeForce. But again, they will be on the recordings, not live stream. Because I've tried absolutely everything, every single setting, every single resolution, every single everything. Not working, so I can't do it. It's as simple as that. So recordings is going to be legit for GeForce now. I think that's all. I think that's all I've got to cover tonight for that. But anyway, so thanks for watching. I know it's not been as great as it should have been. I wish it would be better, but because of how it is. Once I cancel the stream, the game will just run freely. It'll all just be great. It'll be amazing. The performance will be out of this day. It'll just be great. Yeah. So it's just annoying, really. But I'm going to start my next episode tonight. I don't actually use. Probably didn't tell you this, but I don't actually use OBS for the recording. I forgot to tell you. I actually use this thing, the GeForce Now broadcast, well, the GeForce Experience, sorry. So this that I'm showing you now is what I use. I use the broadcast, not the broadcast, sorry, the recording side of things. So the broadcast, I have actually tried it. Again, it doesn't work because live streams it just doesn't work. The recording side of things is really good, and I do also use instant replay as well. And this is what I'm currently streaming at. So when you see my recordings, you're actually seeing this in 4040p HD, 60, and I can only go no more than 35 megabytes per second on here. If I go any higher, it will be super laggy. That's the smoothest, the closest I can get for the thingy. Sorry, you probably can't see it. Beg your pardon. Sorry, forgot to put it off the screen so you can see it. So I'll say it again because you didn't see it because the thank you thing was up. So this is what I use. Again, obviously we've got the 1440p HD, 60 FPS that I use, and of course I use no more than 35 megabytes per second. Yeah, so that's what I use, and I always use custom. With this in-game thing, I don't really use it. I just use this because I like to set it for myself, so I know what I'm actually getting. That's it. Then you press save, and then you just press start recording. So yeah, so the best bet for recording with GeForce Now is this thing here on GeForce Experience. But with the OBS, it's not happening. It's not happening. And it's really cool. You can do a lot of other bunch of other stuff. I don't use it, but you can do things like performance tuning, stuff like that. But to be quite honest with you, I don't tend to really do it because I don't need to do it. My performance on my PC is pretty hefty, if I said that right. So yeah, it's pretty good. And it even tells you, look, everything about it. Tells you the temperature, 42, which is about right for a PC to be at that heat on the GPU. You've also got the GPU clock, 1200 Hz. They got 45 to 37 watts on the power supply. Then you've got the fans that are doing about 120 RPM, and then obviously the memory clock, 810 MHz, and then obviously the GPU, whatever the hell that says. I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. That's the only thing I don't really know about. Other than that, yeah. So we don't mess with that, because if you mess with it, it can cause a lot of problems. So if you don't need to use it, don't use it. That's it. So I'm going to go now. I keep saying I'm going to go, and then I keep babbling on. So I'm going to get off. It's 10 o'clock now, so I really need to get about an hour and a half streaming. So you guys can see it. Not tomorrow, but it'll be the next day. So tomorrow, episode 1's coming tomorrow. Episode 2 is coming on Monday night. And then episode 3 will come on Tuesday. Episode 4, Wednesday, 5. Yeah, you get it. It'll just go through the week. Sometimes it might be delayed. I might not be able to always get him one after another. But if I do, they'll be saved to my PC, ready to be um, uploaded. Yeah. So thanks for watching. I was aiming to finish at 10 anyway tonight. So once again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel as always. I don't blame if you don't subscribe tonight because it was just bollocks. Don't blame you. But if you could leave me a like, that would be amazing. I know it wasn't great, but there you go. So I'm going to get off now. I'm going to start my next episode on Cyberpunk 2077. So yeah. So I will see you all later, guys. And hope you all have a wonderful night and also have a good day tomorrow as well. So I will see you all later on. Okay, so bye for now. And don't forget, keep your eyes out for those videos because they will be coming through tomorrow, the episode 1. So that is it from me. I'm Game Tech Pro. Goodbye.